shut down one day. And you could unionize and argue as much as you want. Honey, when they're ready and they got their money, they just get on the plane or the boat or wherever they come from. Because I got another problem with that. We don't have enough ownership in this country. All we got is job opportunities. Journeys of bondage opportunities. And all we do is we glory in that. And now we're too busy to worship. Y'all ain't gonna talk to me. We're too busy to worship, too busy to go to church, too busy to pray, too busy to put confidence in God. See, so many of us, and I'm going to say this because I've been saying this as long as I've been reading and writing Caribbean theology. In our region, most of our people learned to trust in God and pray to God when we had very little. Because it doesn't matter what denomination it is. All the missionaries did was come in and taught us. They taught us you pray to God and you sing the songs, but oh, when we all get to heaven, see, everything was about heaven. Ain't nothing was about hell. So when we did begin to succeed here, and we began to get jobs here, and we begin to get money here, and we begin to get substance here, all of a sudden we driving past church in our nice car and can't stop. And I know I'm going to get some haters on it, but the reality of it is that we got too many people in this country. They got their noses stuck up and don't understand. All God has to do is just blow. Just blow. And you'll have 4 flat tires in 5 seconds and can't pay your mortgage. And you could do whatever you want to do whatever you want. You know, and so many of us, we got this pride thing. We trusting in ourselves. And then we move off and we start trusting in man. Start putting more confidence in these politicians and in these foreign investors and everybody else. No, thank God for them. They got a place. They got jobs to do. But our problem is we causing a lot of sin to take place in this culture because we start worshiping man instead of worshiping God. Come on, what does the Bible say? The Bible says in Jeremiah, it says, cursed is the man that will put his trust in man. You know what a curse is? You know what a curse is? A curse is you trying to get forward, and every time you go forward, it's like you meet a brick wall. You done added up everything, did all the calculations, you already did all of the prognostication. You've looked, you've checked it out, and according to the forecasts financially, you in good standing. And 2 months later, you standing on the food line and can't pay the bill. And the problem is, we don't recognize when God will send the curse. No, the Bible says in the book of Joel, God says, I'll send an army. I'll send an army of locusts. We talk about locusts and all these things, but God says, I'll send whatever it takes. I'll send a storm. I watch people in our region never understand. You know, the Bible says that they that don't trust in God over those nations that forget God, it won't even rain. That's why every time we start praying and rain comes, and we got a nice rain, I be telling people, that's a signal, honey. You got to understand it's a signal. Touch 2 people and say, neighbor, if you got some rain this weekend, it's a signal. See, this ain't for everybody. This for some people that need to know. If you got some rain, every time the rain comes out of the sky, it's a signal that God is acknowledging the faith and the trust that you put in him. We came down here for prayer Friday. We came down for prayer. We've been praying every Sunday because we believe that, listen, this is not an exercise in futility. It is an exercise in futility when you put your trust and your confidence in people. Bible says, cursed is the man. Cursed is the man that put his trust in man and that make flesh his strength and whose heart departs from the Lord. I came to tell some of y'all this and remind you of this. I say it every opportunity I get. In the Bahamas, you always got groups of people, whether they be on the job vocationally or they be groups politically. They always believe they got more power than you because they got connections. And I'm telling you this like I can only tell you as a believer and as a man of God and as somebody in this season that has been released by God with an anointing